Tuesday to Barely Wednesday, just coming to you live. I'm only gonna be here for like a half hour today and just chilling. Um, just taking everything in consideration though. Just putting everything in perspective though. We're gonna be here for a little while today. Just kinda like taking it all in. Could talk about that World Series last night. What a game that was. Oh, went 18 innings. And what can I say about, Freddie Freeman is like he is becoming like the Kirk Gibson meets Robert Ory in LA. He really be putting it on. And I've told people what I thought about Shohei Ohtani. Uh, to me, I'm gonna go on record and say he's probably one of the 15 greatest baseball players ever. I know that may sound blasphemous for some, but then again, no, it's not. You know, um, when we got a situation where um, you're watching history before your eyes. Sometimes people have a hard time watching history before their eyes. They think you talking crazy, but I just think that this guy is something unique. I'm gonna put it out here right now. And that's how the poll is gonna be. And I'm gonna start it with that real quick. We're coming to you live. What's happening? How you doing? How you doing? Thank you for coming through. Good to see you today. I'm just sending out all my streams so if people want to get in touch. We are live today. I'm here for a little while, for about half hour. We are live today, so feel free. I've sent out all my streams, so here we are in between. And I'm going to send the information. So anyway, here live today, and we're just going to be here for a little while. And I'm just going to see everybody that's coming through. We'll be on for about, like I said, for half hour. So hope everybody's doing good today. That baseball game was wild last night. Shohei Ohtani going off. I have not, I have seen some crazy baseball, but this is unheard of. This is wild. This is wild. How you doing? How you doing? How you feeling? Thank you for coming through. Welcome aboard. I'm gonna be here for like a half hour. So I thought I'd come on in here, see if everybody was on through, just chilling. Hope everybody's having good weather. And be very careful and safe as you prepare for this Halloween weekend or whatever you into. If you celebrate, if not, I will probably do another video this week, maybe tomorrow, maybe Friday. We'll see how it goes. See what kind of buzz I get, what kind of vibe. It's been good so far. Thank you for asking. I got to get out in about 40 minutes, but it's been a good day. Just take one day at a time. I was doing some videos, working on some projects. If you follow my channel and if you follow what I put out, I'm quite a productive person. And then I cover a lot of bases on a lot of topics. And I got future stuff, present stuff. I got a lot of different things going. But I appreciate when it comes through and we have conversation. We touch on a lot of different topics. Yeah, life takes you on many different journeys and paths. Um, lot to digest, lot to get into. So um just taking it all in stride. Hope your day's going good. Thank you for stopping through. It's a little breezy out, but it's all good. Just put some clothes on. It is autumn. The leaves ain't no joke. It's funny how that just trickles out of nowhere. Feels like, wow, what happened? And I'm thinking to myself, it was only summer 2 months ago. And it went by almost like overnight, but it's all good though. So just putting everything in perspective though. But I appreciate it when it's coming through. Yes, I'm going to give commentary for anyone, people who don't even show up. I'm going to talk about this video. So if you want to watch it later, you can. Shohei Ohtani, it's incredible. This guy, he's like 2 home runs from tying the record for the most home runs in the postseason. They walked him 5 times. It was crazy last thing, 5 times. His endurance, his dedication. They needed to they needed to tie the game. Who comes up? It just makes it make sense to see Magic Johnson in the stands cheering him on as a part owner of the Dodgers. Incredible. And Freddie Freeman, I mean, this guy is like on some Kirk Gibson, Robert Ory for LA. So, But anyway, if you are a baseball fan of Major League Baseball in the States, all depends. And the emoji is a trip. But yeah. So that's what's up. Anyway, I hope everybody's having a good day so far. Like I said before, I'm gonna be on here for a little while. Yeah, okay, yeah, I am. Okay. So anyway, I can tell you from the UK with Fortnite. That's always a giveaway. It's used in the States, but it's usually really British when someone says Fortnite. But yeah, I think Shohei Ohtani is definitely winning people over. I compared him coming to the Dodgers like Shaquille O'Neal coming to the Lakers. And what a way he's just ingratiated himself. I mean, he just beasting and feasting. I mean, he is toying, you know. He is toying out there. It's just incredible. It's just incredible, you know. Cat's on a crazy trajectory and he's making it look so easy. When you're winning, we're gonna recognize your greatness, when you're winning. I wish Shea Gilchrist Alexander got the same love in OKC because they're champs off the 4-0 start. He's looking good, and they're getting going their way. So, I like to see when you got, and for the record, well, there's some people who don't think that you can appreciate something that's happening. Um, no matter where you come from, what era you in, you can appreciate it. It's just that I think sports you can really get into more so because with sports, um, you can see that greatness is happening. You can see it before your eyes, and you can see the trajectory of it. You know, you don't have to even question it. It's like this dude is the truth. I don't need I got a sample size. I don't need to wait 5, 10 years down the line. I've seen it before in other sports with other athletes. So sometimes you just see. You're in the year 11. Okay. Okay. I never know what everything means, but anyway, I get it though. But well, sometimes you see some greatness. I remember when I saw Tiger Woods, I know he was great. Okay, I'll put that one there. Somebody wants to have this question. They got these different questions that pop up here on YouTube to see if people respond. And feel free to take them if you want to. If you think they're corny, you can let me know, you know. But anyway, Somebody want to debate about Shohei Ohtani. I'm going to defend it. I have not seen anything like it. He's in the World Series for crying out loud. He's playing for the jewelry again. What else you want? He wins another ring. See, baseball is not like it's not like the NBA. You win a ring or two and you got MVPs and you're dominant. Eh, you're in rare company. You know. Um, it's like that in the NFL. Well, NFL, Brady didn't kind of raise the bar at quarterback. But then again, I think if Patrick Mahomes wins two more rings, and then you put everything that he's accomplished, he's going to be in my 1 through 3 slot either way. So, you know, Tiger Woods already, for me, the GOAT golfer. So I just think that you can do these things and you don't have to. I like your stage name. You know what? I heard about his sentence yesterday. Wow, these are some good trolls I'm getting here. Y'all must have been like following me. Because there are a lot of different people. Wow, what am I doing getting all these weird situations? This is hilarious. These trolls are hilarious. Wow. Oh, y'all are funny. Oh, y'all are funny. Y'all funny. Y'all are. Oh, wow. This is hilarious. This is hilarious. This is a funny thing. I don't know where we coming with all this though, but you know what? Hey, if this will get you excited to go and troll and come across as characters that you know, it's it's interesting how this works. It really is. How people generate this kind of interest and they want to just they got nothing else better to do than to just troll. Interesting. I don't even know how to address all that, but I will say this: I don't deal with trolls, so you got to go. I don't like trolls on the channel. I don't like trolls on the channel, so it's not good. It's not healthy. And if you troll me, I got to take you off. Now, for the record, musically, R. Kelly, much respect as an artist. On the personal side, you know, we gotta get you off. And Lil Wayne on Andrew Tate, I got no love for Andrew Tate. I got no use for him. I like Bill Cosby, one of the greatest comedians ever. Giselle Maxwell, that's not even funny. This is for all the people that want to troll and got nothing else better to do. Yeah, no, we try to have a sensible conversation. Sometimes you just get a lot of trolls. That's one of the reasons why I'm gonna cut this thing like an afro today. You know, not gonna be here for that long anyway. But I don't want to have to deal with these trolls. And I don't want people that come on this channel to feel like they have to be subjected to that, especially if you don't. Like this is. Let me address all these folks. R. Kelly, great musical artist, just personal issues. One of the greatest artists ever. Bill Cosby, one of the greatest comedians ever, personal issue aside. Giselle Maxwell, if she was really real, open up your mouth and put Trump and all of them in trouble and the royal family. If you were. And Andrew Tate, you've been bought and paid. I don't know what all you be doing. Little Wayne, we know you bought and paid for. Charlie Kirk, you were used as a stooge. Diddy, great for marketing, but what talent did he really have? But you see, speaking of Diddy, he'll be getting out, they say May 2028, which ain't that far away. But I got a feeling that they could cut him in half. They want to. What's happening? How you doing? Please tell me you're not a troll because if you're trolling, I got to let you go. I've had so much trolling already today, it's not even funny. And I'm not trying to, I'm gonna be here for about another 15 minutes before I gotta bounce. So I wanted to come on here and have a good live conversation. I don't like that sticker. But anyway, appreciate it when it does come through. It's got something it wants to say. And, we can have a nice conversation. Um, Jazzy J, how are you? It's funny. You come on here for this a little while and you get bombarded by all this. Got a lot of people coming through. It's a cool thing. Been talking about a lot of stuff, a lot of topics come about, and we are very A lot. A lot. Next time I do my live stream, I got another topic I'm gonna bring up because I'll probably make that into a video. Anyway, a lot of stuff going on. It's a lot. Yeah, it is a nice day. It's Tuesday, October 28th. It's crazy when I gotta say that. I'm thinking about it in my mind, you know. Please hit like, subscribe, and also hit that poll if you want to, and hit the thumbs up because that's how, if you are really watching, I got a lot of people that be peeping. I see you peeping. I got my own antenna and cameras. I don't know who you are, and I can't make nobody a mod if I don't know who they are. I got to know you for a while before I do that. And I want nobody to say anything that's wrong or illicit or something that be offensive, and then I got to explain it and curb it. Because we are on YouTube. You got me, you have done what? See, you got to tell me where y'all from, what y'all represent, etc. I don't just, I don't just put people down on stuff because I got to know. I got to know. And we do guard our privacy on here. We do. I don't know. Yes, I've got you. I have done it. I don't know what that means in English. Shohei's coming down in numbers. Probably tough for some people. And I bet you there's going to be some turkeys on here that's going to mention Babe Ruth and Ty Cobb and Walter Johnson and Cy Young and Lefty Grove and all the people that were back in the 20s and early 30s before Jackie Robinson and Larry Doby broke the color line. And I'm not trying to hear that. Shohei Ohtani is one of the 15 greatest players I have seen. And you can't teach what he can do to hit and pitch and to connect like he does. To do it in the regular season, postseason, oh, this dude is for real. It's for real. It is for real. If Mookie Betts gives you the thumbs up, you know you're bad. So anyway, LA is funny and everything like that. All right, so we just on here right now, taking it all in consideration, all into account. Okay. I hear people saying they're here, but I don't see no responses. But we're going to see, though. Like I said, I'll probably be here for another 12 more minutes. It's a half hour today, but the live stream will go where you can still see it. It'll still be there. I will definitely be on for another 10, 15 minutes. Got to start my day up, see what's up. Is it a controversial topic to say Shohei Ohtani? I don't think so. I don't think it's a controversial topic. I think it's something that you can say. I think you can. I think that he merits that attention. He's definitely something I haven't seen before. So, uh, you know, sometimes there are days where it's more. But anyway, it's a nice freestyle with everything. And believe me, I will be trying to get back on tomorrow. Tomorrow, questionable Friday. Remember what I told the people that follow me that I'll do at least 3 days out the week. So I was on Sunday, so it's today and maybe tomorrow. And if I go tomorrow, I probably won't come on Friday live because I think with Halloween, people probably be into all kinds of things. If I'm already getting some trolls today, I'd be wondering about Friday. But we don't know though. We'll see how things go. You know, we just talking real quick today. We hope everybody's having a good day, staying blessed and everything. And you channel surfing. Thank you for checking me out. There's a lot of great content creators on here. For the record, I follow a lot of different people that talk on a wide range of topics. So if you see my name in some other places, hey, that's really me. And I really get down like that with learning as much. I respect, you know, the ones that really put the work in. I got a lot of respect for. It takes a lot of work, and it's a lot of. I know it's corporate competition now because there was a time on these streets, you were just, you were like the outside person. Now This is how a lot of mainstream is trying to stay in. And so it's a lot of people with content. But hey, it's room for everybody. Bless your soul. You got a platform, you got a space. You can definitely get in place. Yeah, I got recently asked would I consider like collaborating with somebody. If somebody came along that wanted to collaborate, as long as we are respectful of one another, uh, I'm not vulgar and I won't say anything derogatory. But I will be funny though. And I can keep the humor though. So I don't like people that come through cross credible and we can get along just fine. Yeah, I talked about the Kansas City, rest in peace to Eric Mango, the New York Jets. Really sad. I got a video for that and it can't coming. Um, Kansas City Washington football game was strange last night. Kansas City won that game 28-7. But it was kind of strange first half. Kansas Mahomes is looking good though. So this whole thing with the SNAP and the food stamps in America is crazy and sad. Really sad. Shouldn't have a greedy person running your situation, but that's what some people want, and so now they reap what they sow. And I don't feel bad for nobody that voted for Trump either. I let it be known. If you voted for that jive turkey, you get reap what you sow. You reap what you sow. I got no sorry, no sympathy for you because yeah, you had to know that it was not going to end well, and it's not doing well. So, by the way, anybody asks, yeah, orange is my favorite color. Love the color. I got a lot of orange outfits. But yeah, so I hope everybody, like I said, I hope everybody doing good today. Hope I feeling good. You know, uh, you know, gonna be on for a few more minutes. I think I see a lot of heads, and like I said before, the video will be up. I'll put it out. You know, but yeah, Shohei, I definitely give Shohei his due. He's definitely somebody that you can just tell. I mean, when he's with the Angels, and he already won MVP, so he already proved that he was great. If you win an MVP on a professional level, coming from another country, you a bad dude, and you do two positions too. But now to come over to National League to dominate, what's happening? I'm gonna be here for another 10 more minutes. Yeah, Freeman is like Kirk Gibson of today. He like a Robert Ory of baseball. I mean, he just and it wasn't like he had a ghost of a career in his past, but it's just like his LA Magic is amazing. He is amazing. I keep telling people Dave Roberts is the best manager going in all the sports. Then that man got people he coaches up. He knows how to balance ego, and they right where they supposed to be. That's what you need to do. You know. That's why they're right now they're they're the standards. Yeah, I mean Freeman came up big. You know, it's like on some Kirk Gibson, Robert Ory tip. 2 straight years he hits a clutch home run. And if you're Toronto, you got to be sick because you actually hit home runs and you actually, but it's just that Dodger mystique is real. And I thought that to me, the longer the series goes, it favors the Dodgers. It just does to me because I think that what they did the first game, but they've been held to 6 runs the last two. That's held to what the half of what they had, and um, Dodgers have beaten them 11-6. Ironically, that was the first. So, the Dodgers can flip this quickly. If they can pitch, it's going to be a tough series for Toronto to come back. I had no doubt. I had no doubt. Aaron Rodgers is 41. He ain't 31. Pittsburgh's defense sucks. They inconsistent with receivers. They could have used Pickens now because DJ Metcalf was a one dimensional. The problem with them is that Mike Tomlin, he can coach you up to be average at best, but they don't have the defense. They don't have the discipline. They've been getting exposed. And the only thing that's making them look good is because the division sucks. Because Lamar, I mean, with Baltimore and Cincinnati with backup quarterbacks, and in Cleveland, Cleveland. So it's like you suck. You just by default. But your Aaron Rodgers is playing decent enough to be a backup role player. How you doing? What's happening? But they're not winning nothing. You know, Packers were supposed to win that game. I expect Jordan Love to do his due diligence and they come out right. What's up? Sully. I haven't heard that name. I had a buddy of mine who had that name. Sad story with that, and I'm not going to say anything on here, but yeah, a lot of memories with that last name. But, yeah. So, yeah, I wasn't surprised. Doing all right. How you doing? How you feeling? Staying as comfortable as I can. Appreciate you coming through. Thank you for coming through. I'm gonna be here for a few more minutes. I've been on, so I was gonna do like a half hour or so. Appreciate everyone taking a poll, 50-50-50 split. How your day going? 50-50 split with Shohei. Oh yeah. Well, anybody that takes the time to come through and they're not trolling, I'm gonna ask you how you are. Appreciate you stopping by. There's many spots to come through, but you elected to come through here, and I'm honored. So thank you. I say to everybody, I keep a welcome at people that long to come through and give me the time of day. I appreciate you. Take nothing for granted. Respect everybody that comes through, except for the trolling. I don't need no trolls though. There were some funny folks that came through pre-Halloween, so I'm like, yeah, y'all doing too much already. But anyway, yeah, this poll is gonna be really good. I think he's gonna be polarizing. Some people might have a problem because he has an interpreter. Some people might think he has a gambling problem. I don't know with Shohei, but I'm gonna know one thing: that guy brings it on the field. That's all I'm going by. Eyeball test says he got the makings of one of the greatest to ever do it. He's already there as far as I'm concerned. And he's scarier this year than he was last year in the postseason. That's the scary part. He's more prepared now. He really took it personal. And if they win, he's gonna be MVP of the series. It's crazy. It's like a dream when you think about Shohei Ohtani. It's like something out of a movie. It's like The Natural. So, but anyway, yeah. Thank you everybody that's coming through. I'll be on for a little while. Probably be on tomorrow. I don't know if I'm gonna mess with Friday because again, I don't know if I'm gonna deal with the goals and the ghosts and all the, it's gonna be some turkeys coming through. Try to really trick or treat it up. So we just gonna kind of do what we do. So you know, we just in here just chilling. We gonna keep it 100. You know, so they were asking me some of these questions. Some of these questions they asking, I'm not really gonna put them out there. You know, some questions, but anyway. Anyway, I think I'm going to conclude. I will be on for about one more minute. Um, Popular thing you've never done. I don't even know what that means. Some of these questions that they ask, uh, I guess I would probably say if I was gonna say anything, probably bungee jumping, because that's real popular for some people. You ain't gonna get me to flip like that in the air, but for some people, that's something that they've done. I didn't do any of the challenges like the what is it? Pokemon. I didn't do that. So, but anyway, so but yeah, they got different questions they like to ask and poke and what have you. So that's all. But anyway, thought I'd come on for a minute, see how everybody was doing. Uh, this gonna be a short one. I will be back probably tomorrow. I don't know about Friday, but if I come on tomorrow, I'll be on for a full hour or something like that. So appreciate everyone that came through, and I hope you're having a good day. Staying blessed, staying safe, staying what's up. So appreciate everybody. And I think I'm gonna call it a day. All right. I'm out one time. Peace.